It's a nasty one for you. Next up is Sassy. So we tossed the tough one. About bomb. So we're going to playoff hopes live sample 7. Sneaker went into the playoffs at 9-7. Last up was our third straight loss in a row. Today's episode will be the regular season finale here, as it's a doubleheader against the Moose. Looking to basically, we've already secured the playoff spot, which is trying to secure the playoffs. First pitching matchup for the first game looks like this. Pat Griffin on the hill for us has won all 3 of his starts. He's 3-0, 4.74 ERA, and a 1.15. On the other side is Hannah Hogswind, 9th-year vet, 0-2, a 0 ERA, and a 1.72. His lineup for today's game, leading off his catcher Pepper Poe in the lineup, despite being not fully rested. He has to start for Parker Freeman, who's tense. Harsh McFreddy at first base. Jennings still locked in center field. He'll bat third. Rookie DH Kenzie Rodriguez bats fourth. Colton Burnett back in the lineup at third base. He'll bat fifth. Dash Correa, the right fielder. Rookie will bat sixth. Martin Colbean in left will bat seventh. Elliot Straney, the rookie, will be at shortstop today for Hesto Reliable. He's batting eighth. And batting ninth and still tense is the Fishman, Cole Salmon. Let's get it on. Alrighty. Plan here is to get through both of these games here in this session, and then this evening we will record the first playoff series for year number 9. So at least that's the plan. We'll see how this works out. Ooh, looks like it's going to be a sunset game. Don't get those too often here. Yep, just at sunset. Nice. Alrighty, let's get it on. Poe leading off at catcher, hitting .370 with a homer, 7 RBIs on the year. Here's Hogswind's numbers on the season. Hannah has made 3 starts this year. She is 0-2, has not given up any earned runs this season, but she has given up 10 total. 1.74 ERA with a 10 1/3 innings pitched in her 3 starts. That's an average of not even 4 innings of starts, maybe like 3 1/3. 16 hits given up, 333 batting average against, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. So there have been a lot of errors in the field behind her when she's given up all those runs. Interesting. Alrighty. Poe's ready. Let's get it on. Strike away, 0-1. Ooh, fastball outside misses from Hogswind, 1-1. Outside again, 2-1. Her onside is turned on and ripped foul. 2-2 the count as K-Man activates here for Hogswind. Chased it outside, but Ho fouls it off. Still 2-2. Fastball from away, line to right. Leaping is ready at the first base and make the nice catch, 1 down. Next up, first baseman Harsh McFreddy hitting .358, 3 homers and 9 RBIs for him on the year. Ball down in the dirt, ball 1. Strike the letters on the heater, 0-1. Ball's inside, 2-1 the count. Chased it in the dirt, dribbler past the mound, Hogswind there for it, 2 down. That'll bring up Jennings, who's on fire, hitting .525 with 3 homers and 12 RBIs on the year. Leading the league in batting averages, that fastball's inside, ball 1. Curveball hangs middle of the plate, driven to right center field, but I think he got just under it. Center fielder back for it on the warning track, makes the catch as Fuller, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Hogswind. Bottom 1, Anubis, Woody, and Hankey do up against Pat Griffin. Leading off is the left fielder, locked in heaven Anubis, hitting .339 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Here's Griffin's numbers on the year. Pat is 3-0 in his starts. He's won all of them. 4.74 ERA and a 1.42 WHIP, 10 earned runs given up in 19 innings pitched, so an average of 6 1/3 innings to start, 21 hits surrendered, 2 home run balls given up, 6 walks, and he has struck out 13 batters. Batting average against is .296. Pretty solid numbers this year for Pat. And the lineup for the Moose looks like this after Anubis hit his locked in Christopher Woody. He's batting second at third base. Catcher Nate Hankey batting third. Batting fourth on fire is first baseman Wixit Rediger. Batting fifth is shortstop Nora Holmes. She's also locked in, but after that, no one else is locked in this lineup. Bottom half is tense DH Windy Wheels. Regular center fielder Kasem Fuller. He's the backup to Windy. Then a tense right fielder Lackey Luster, and a tense second baseman in Slide Wilkinson. So their lineup is a little bit of extremes. Good extremes, all the way down to poor extremes. So we'll see how we can navigate this line. If we get through their first 5 hitters, we should have a good time. Two-seamer in the dirt from Pat will start us off with the ball. Heater chased inside by Anubis, 1-1. Change it below the knees, chase it again, 1-2, the count. No discipline here from the leadoff hitter. Curveball down and away, in the dirt. Good eye this time, 2-2. Zoomer up and away. Sky ball into right center field. Correa going over for it. He'll call off Jennings. That's 1 down. Next up is third baseman Christopher Woody, the former Freebooters, locked in, hitting .291. 3 homers and 6 RBIs on the year. Fastball up and away is skied into shallow center. Jennings in, calling for it. Makes the catch, 2 down. Nice 1 pitch out. Now to bring up the catcher, Nate Henke, the former Herbosaurus player, hitting .119 with 3 RBIs on the season. Not a great year for Nate here at the plate. Curveball hangs, that's lined in the left. Pole being back forward a few steps, makes the catch near the corner, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 flyouts to start the game for Griffin to the second. We're tied at 0. Rodriguez, Burnett, and Correa due up. Here's rookie DH Kenzie Rodriguez leading off the inning, hitting .364 with 2 RBIs on the year. Powers right-hander active for the Rook. Takes a fastball high from Hogswin, ball 1. Down the middle, Rodriguez was late on that cut, 1-1. Change up down, pulled foul, 1-2 the count as that activates K-Man again. Change up and in is turned on and ripped foul, still 1-2. Curveball down is skied to left field. This should be an easy play out there for the left fielder Anubis, 1 down. Now to bring up Burnett, the third baseman. Had the game off last episode as he was tense at the time. He's hitting .333 this year with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Fastball up the letters away for a strike, 0-1. Fastball middle in, line to first, off the diving Redier's glove that's through for a base hit as Burnett hustles down the line to beat it out. First hit today for either club, and that'll bring up right fielder rookie Dash Correa. He's batting 6th today, hitting .352. 1 homer, 5 RBIs. First change up at the knees is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in is popped up, shallow center. Out forward is Wilkinson, the second baseman. He'll make the catch, 2 down. Correa now tense, as he was hitless last game as well. I think he was either 1 for 4 or 0 for 4. Next up is left fielder Martin Polbean. He's hitting .310 with 4 RBIs on the year. Fastball middle of the plate, line to left field. That is a base hit for Martin as he'll be on with his first hit today. First and second now with 2 down. Brings up the shortstop rookie Elliott Straining today, starting for regular starter Hesto Reliable, who has been pretty much tense the entire season. Straining hitting .111 on the year, 1 for 9 batting average. 2 RBIs on the year though. Fastball up, line to second, right at Wilkinson, and that ends the inning. Go figure. Bottom 2, 2 hits, nothing else. Reddier, Holmes, and Wheels due up. Here's Ricks at Reddier, the first baseman, another former freebooter. He's on fire, hitting .263 with 3 homers and 12 RBIs. First pitch to him is a curveball down and away. Swung through it as he was looking fastball, 0-1. Fastball down and in is inside and low, 1-1. Change up and away. Foul back, 1-2. Two-seamer inside, misses, 2-2. Fastball down and away, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. First punch up for Pat today, 1 down. Bring up Holmes, the shortstop, who's locked in, hitting .283, 2 homers and 7 RBIs. First pitch to her is a two-seamer inside, line to left. Polbean in, slides, 1 hops to his glove. Good effort, it was just going to get down anyway. Base hit for Nora. First hit for the Moose today. Next up is the DH Windy Wheels. He's tense, hitting .345, 2 homers and 4 RBIs. This starts the part of their batting order where hitters aren't doing quite as well. Change up inside. It's fooled him badly. He was looking fastball. Two-seamer away, misses, 1-1. Fastball up, high, 2-1. Good eye there from Windy. Ball down and away, line up the middle. Straining his dives, he can't get there. Good effort though. Base hit for Windy, first and second now with 1 down for the Moose. Windy now back to neutral mojo. And that'll bring up Kaysen Fuller, the backup center fielder, batting 7th today. No hits yet on the season for Kaysen, but, you know, anything can happen really. Fastball up and in. Swung way through it. 0-1. Little late. Change it down and in. Way early on it now. 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Outside. Good take on the check. 1-2. Ball down and away. In the dirt away. 2-2. Fastball down. Low. Full count. Two-seamer up. Swung through it. Strike 3. Second punch up for Pat in the inning. 2 down. That'll bring up 10th right fielder Lackey Luster, hitting .216 with 1 homer, 5 RBIs, and another former Freebooter. Played 1 year with us. Fastball up and away, outside ball 1. Change it down, ripped foul. He was just early, 1-1. Two-seamer down and away, swung through it, 1-2. Curveball up and in, chased it inside, strike 3. Griffin strikes out the side, not in order, but he does get 3 strikeouts to get out of the inning. 2 hits for the Moose as well, but they don't do anything with them either. To the third. 9-1-2 to up for us. It's Salmon, Ho, and McFreddy. Leading off the inning is the Fishman, Cole Salmon. Second baseman is Tense right now, hitting .302 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs. And he still has his trusty inside pitch active. Change it down is pulled on the dirt. Foul. 0-1. Strike on the outer third on the fastball. 0-2 the count. Hogs went ahead. Low heater misses. 1-2. Good thought there. Fastball up and in is popped into left field and shallow. Anubis in. Calls for it. 1 down. Next up is the catcher, Everett Ho. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball inside misses. Ball 1. Ho flew out his first time up. Fastball down line to second. Diving is Wilkinson to make the nice catch. 2 down. Next up, McFreddy 0 for 1 today. Fastball up. Hard grounder past both infielders into right field. That is a base hit. Ready McFreddy with his first hit today. He's 1 for 2. That'll extend the inning for Jennings, who's 0 for 1. Jennings flew out to right center field his first time up. Fastball high. Ball 1. Just got under a hanging curveball his first time up. There's that curveball, but it's down and inside. Low. 2-0. Fastball up and away. That's lined in the dead center field, but it's going to be right to Fuller's right as he runs it down easily, and that ends the inning. Bottom 3, Wilkinson, Anubis, and Woody do up. Here's the second baseman, Slide Wilkinson. He is 10, hitting .244, 2 RBIs on the year. Batting in the 9 slot for the Moose today. His fastball down and away is lined to third. Burnett dives to his left to cut it off. 1 hopper, fires to first, 1 down. Nice play. Griffin locked in. That'll bring up Anubis. Left fielder is 0 for 1 today with a fly out. First pitch two-seamer away. Fouled off. 0-1. Curveball inside. Misses. 1-1. Fastball down and away is low. 2-1. Change up and in. Inside. 3-1. Two-seamer low. Dribbler foul. Full count now. Fastball up and away. Line to short. Straining dives. You can't get there. That's into left. Good effort, but it's a base hit. Griffin no longer locked in. As Anubis now 1 for 2. That'll bring up Woody, who's 0 for 1. He's down to neutral mojo after flying out his first time up. First pitch to him's a curveball down and in the dirt. Good at block there from Ho. Ball 1. We got first. Nothing doing. Anubis does have some good speed over there. Fastball down the way is low. 2-0 as Woody's ahead. Seam up and in. Inside. 3-0. Change it down. Low ball 4. Good eye. First walk from Griffin. Woody reaches first and second with 1 down for Hanky. Also flew out his first time up. Catcher's 0 for 1. First pitch change it down and away. Swung through it late as he was reading it and realized it was going to be a strike, and so he decided to half-hard swing at it. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Check swing. Called a strike again. It's 0-2. Griffin looking for the punch out. Two-seamer up and away is way outside and high. 1-2. Ball down and in. Inside. 2-2 and low. Fastball down and away is low. Full count. Down and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. 4th punch up for Griffin today. 2 down in the inning. Gonna bring up Brad here, who's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time up. Now down to locked in mojo. First pitch fastball down and away is outside. 1-0. Curveball down and in. Line to short. Straining dives can't get there. It's in the left field. But that's right to Polbean, so the runners will hold. Bases are loaded. That's going to bring up Holmes. Singled her first time up. She's 1 for 1. Two-seamer up and in is inside. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Grounded to third. Burnett there for it. He'll fire to first. In time, that ends the inning as Griffin gets out of the bases loaded jam. To the 4th. We're still tied at 0s. Rodriguez, Burnett, and Correa do up 4, 5, and 6. Rodriguez 0 for 1 today. Strike at the knees on the heater, 0 and 1. Outside, misses with the heater, 1 and 1. Chased it up and away on the heater, 1 and 2 the count. Activating K-Man. Changeup away is pulled foul. Rodriguez stays alive. Change it down and in, ground and then hold a short. Holmes backhands it on the grass and fires across, 1 down. Hogswood now locked in. That'll bring up Burnett, who's 1 for 1 today with a single. Curveball's outside, missing. Ball 1. Curveball inside this time, misses. 2-0. Fastball up and in, line to right field. That's down for a base hit. Good job by Burnett. Second hit today for Colton. He's 2 for 2. Hogsman no longer locked in as that brings up Correa, who's 0 for 1. Popped out his first time up. He is now 10s. Pick off the first. They knew Burnett was going. Like, how did they know? Bastards. 2 down. It's like they can read my mind or something. Burnett's 5th attempt to steal this year is a failure. He's now 3 for 5. Fastball high to Correa. Ball 1. Curveball hangs. That's skied to right center field. I think that's going to hang up for Fuller. He will run it down, and that ends the inning. Still nothing. Bottom 4. Wheels, Fuller, and Luster do up. Here's Wheels. 1 for 1 today with a single. First pitch curveball down and in. Inside. Good eye. Ball 1. Fastball up and away. Called a strike. 1 and 1. Change it down and away. Dribbled foul. 1 and 2. Two-seamer up and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. 5th punch out for Griffin today. 1 down. It's going to bring up Fuller, who's 0 for 1. Fastball down the middle. That's not a good place for it, but Fuller fouls it back. He just missed it. A little late on the swing. 0-1 pitch. Change it down and in. Misses. 1 and 1. Two-seamer up and away. High. 2 and 1. Fastball middle away. Fools Fuller as he swings through it late. 2 and 2. Curveball up and in. Out in front of it. Fouled back. 2 and 2. Change it low. In the dirt. Good check swing hold. Full count. Curveball away. Outside ball 4. Good eye from Fuller. Second walk from Griffin. Runner at first with 1 down for Luster. He's 0 for 1. Luster struck out swinging his first time up. First pitch two-seamer down and in is low. Ball 1. Griffin already up over 60 pitches here. Dribbler in front of the plate. Ho has no play at second. He'll go to first with it. 2 down. Griffin locked in again as there's 2 down with a runner in scoring position for Wilkinson. 0 for 1 today. Fastball away. Swung through it early. 0 and 1. Little too amped up on that swing. Change it middle away. Low outside. 1 and 1. Seamer up and in. Check swing. Call to strike 1 and 2. Ball down and in. Inside. Just misses the corner. 2 and 2. Good take there from Wilkinson. Fastball up and away. High. Full count. Good eye. Making him work. Ball up and away. Outside ball 4. Third walk for Griffin today. Second of the inning. He's no longer locked in. Here's Anubis. Singled her last time up. She's 1 for 2. First pitch two-seamer at the knees is a strike. Going 1. Curveball's way outside. Good block from Ho in the dirt. 1 and 1. Fastball middle in. Fouled off. 1 and 2. Change up and away. Sky ball to left center. Jennings over a few steps to his right. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning as Griffin again strands 2 runners on base to the 5th. We're still scoreless. Polbean, Straining, and Salmon do up. Here's Polbean, 1 for 1. Singled his first time up. Change up away outside from Hogswind. Ball 1. Curveball's outside now. 2 and 0. Change up at the knees, turned on, pulled foul, 2-1. Pulled beam was sitting fastball there. Change up again is pulled foul early, 2-2. Fastball down and in is grounded to short. Holmes backhands it easily, 1 down. Next up is Straining, he's 0-1 today. Lined out his first time up. Strike in there on the heater, 0-1. Fastball up and in, line to center field, but it's going to chase Fuller back a few steps and go right to his glove, 2 down. Next up Salmon, 0-1. Grounded out his first time up. Change up low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, swung late, 1-1. Fastball up and away, soft fly ball to left center. Anubis over. Makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Hogswind as she's cruising along here. Bottom 5. We're still scoreless. Woody, Hanky, and Reddy are due up. Here's Griffin, 0-1 today with a walk. First pitch curveball down and away is in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball at the knees. Fouled back by Woody. 1-1. Change up and in. Popped up behind the plate. Ho right there for it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Hanky, 0-2 today. Fastball up and in. Called a strike. 0-1. Change up hangs. Hanky line hard grounder to third, right at Burnett. 2 down. Hanky now tense, and that'll bring up Reddier, 1-for-2 with a single. Reddier no longer on fire. Curveball away, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, line foul, just late, 0-2. Change up. Driven by Reddier, deep left field. I think he got it, folks. Holbein leaps, it's in the seats. He's just a little too short for that. Reddier's 4th homer of the year. Breaks the tie. It's 1-0 as he's back to on fire. 1 mistake pitch, that's all it takes. Here's Holmes, 1-for-2 with a single. First pitch fastball low, ball 1. Curveball inside is fouled back by Holmes, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in is inside, 2-1. Fastball up and in, fouled back, 2-2. Change it down and away, check swing is low, full count. Fastball down and in, grounded to first. McFreddy there backhands it, flips to Griffin. He drops it, E1. Inning will continue for Wheels, 1-for-2 with the singles, he's back to tense. Change it down and away on the first pitch is low, ball 1. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away, swung through it, 1-2. Fastball up and in, good take, 2-2. That was up near his dome. Curveball middle away, fouled off, still 2-2. Down and in, called strike 3. 6th punch up for Pat today as he gets the last out of the inning, but he finally gives up a run as a home run by Wixit Reddier gives the Moose a 1-0 lead. To the 6th, Ho, McFreddy, and Jennings due up. That's all right, Loai. Thank you, thank you. Here's Ho, 0-for-2 today. Fastball's low, ball 1. Come on, make a mistake. Change up outside, 2-0. Fastball up the knees, grounded hard through the middle. Nice job, Ho. You're finally on base, 1-for-3. Whew, here's McFreddy, 1-for-2 with the single. Got that single his last time at the plate. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Fastball up, swung late by McFreddy, 1-1. Fastball up, lined into right field, the end of the corner, but Luster right there makes the catch, 1 down. Had him shaded that direction. Next up, Jennings. He's flown out and lined out today. He's 0-for-2. Down to locked in Mojo, lined out to the center fielder last time up. Fastball down and in is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, grounded to second. This will be a double play. Wilkinson to Holmes 1, Holmes to Reddier. That completes it. And there goes any chance of momentum. Bottom 6. We're still scoreless. Fuller, Luster, and Wilkinson due up. I don't know what to do here with Pat. I think I'll start the inning with him, but if he gives up like a hit or something, we'll take him out. He's given up 3 walks, 5 hits, I believe, so far. Yeah, only 1 run. Struck out 6. Pitching decently well. Fastball up and in is a strike to Fuller. 0 for 1. Fuller 0 for 2 today. Ball down and away. Grounded to third. Burnett right there. He'll fire to first. 1 down. Guess we'll try to get him a quality start here. Luster 0 for 2. Still tense. Change up at the knees. Grounded to short. Straining charges. Fires to first. 2 down. Good start. Good start. Here's Wilkinson 0 for 1. Walked this last time up. First pitch fastball up and in is fouled back. Going 1. Seamer away. Grounded up the middle. That is through for a base hit. Little seeing eye, dying quail single, whatever you want to call it. Wilkinson back to neutral mojo, and that will bring up Anubis, who's 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch 2-seamer inside, misses, ball 1. Ball down, fouled off. 1-1. Change it low. Dribbler up the middle. That's going to get through as well, as that's just 2 back-to-back dying. What are they? Seeing eye singles? I don't know what to call those. They're just like worm burners. Here's Woody, 0 for 2 with a walk. That's going to do it for Pat. 99 pitches, 2 hits in the inning. He is on the hook for the loss here. Only 1 earned run through 5 2/3 innings. 3 walks, 7 hits, 6 strikeouts. Just 1 out short of that quality start. He pitched phenomenally for the most part, but just can't get that last out. All right. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be left-hander Christian Tucker. Tucker on the year has made 5 appearances. He is 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA and a 1.57 WHIP. 2 runs given up, 1 save recorded, 7 innings pitched, 10 hits surrendered, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against is the highest out of the bullpen at 357. First pitch to Woody's a fastball inside. It's grounded up the line. Just foul. Ooh, that could have been extra bases. 0-1. Next pitch changeup at the knees. Fouled off, 0-2. Ball down and away. Griff grounded to third. Burnett backhands it up the line. Fires to first in time. And Tucker strands the 2 inherited runners. Good pitching, Christian, to the 7th. It's 1-0. Rodriguez, Burnett, and Correa due up. Looking to break through against Hogswind. Here's Rodriguez, 0 for 2. Swung for a curveball at the knees. 0-1. Jesus. Fastball up, lined in the center. Rodriguez has her first hit today as the rookie comes through. She's 1 for 3. Next up's Burnett, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles. Changeup inside is a strike, going 1. Good pitch from Hogswind. Fastball at the knee, swung late, 0-2. Cutter high, misses, ball 1. Cutter down and in, dribbler to first. Ready to shortstop 1, back to him. Just laid. Good hustle by Burnett to beat it out. Fielder's choice, 1 down, and that'll bring up Correa, who's 0 for 2 and tense. Change it down and in, line foul by Correa, just out of reach, 0-1. Fastball middle in, Correa sends that to the gap in left center field. That's hanging up. It will get down, though. That'll be a single for Correa. It looked like Fuller was going to catch that, but then he just didn't. First and second now on the single. 1 down for Martin. He's 1 for 2. Curveball in there at the knees away, 0-1. Cutter up and away. Blooper into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Burnett draws the throw. He'll hold it third. Bases are loaded. Here's Straining, the rookie 0 for 2. Big spot. Let's see if he can clutch up and, prove that he's better than reliable, at least this year. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball high, 2-0. Good pitchers count. Sorry, good hitters count as I check swing 1 down the middle. Okay, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Got to come in here. Composed activates. Fastball down the middle, grounded to short. Holmes to second 1, Wilkinson to first. Double play, and we fail to score again. God, we fucking suck. Hankey, Reddier, and Holmes due up. Here's Hankey, 0 for 3 and tense. Lefty v lefty matchup here. Fastball away, 1 hopper to short. Straining makes the play. 1 down. Next up, Reddier. Solo home run is the only run so far today. He's also singled, 2 for 3 and on fire. First pitch curveball, up and in, inside, 1-0. Fastball down and in, check swing strike, 1-1. Change up away, outside, 2-1. Drifted too far outside. Fastball up and in, high, 3-1. Curveball down and away. Grounded hard up through the middle, and that's a base hit for Reddier. His third hit today, second single. He's now 3 for 4. Runner first, one down for Holmes, 1 for 3 with the single. Fastball down and away is a strike at the knees, 0-1. Change up and in. Lined up the middle. Straining dives just over his glove. Good effort. Back-to-back singles, put 2 on with 1 down now as Tucker's working himself into a trouble. Here's Wheels, 1 for 3 with a single. Still tense. First pitch curveball down and away is in the dirt. Good eye, 1-0. Fastball up and away is a strike, 1-1. Curveball down and in. Fools Wheels, 1-2 the count. Change it down and away. Runners go. Fouled off on the hit and run attempt, 1-2. Get off the second, nothing doing. Fastball up and in. Lined up the middle softly. Salmon dives and cuts it off. He has to go to first. Just laid infield single for Wheels, who busts it down the line. Bases loaded. Now to bring up Fuller, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. What will the Moose do with the bases loaded? Will they ground into a double play? Let's see. First pitch change up, down and away. Dribbler to second. Salmon flips it to straining 1. Back to first. In time to get Fuller, and they do what we did. They squander a golden opportunity to score. To the 8th, we're still at a 1-0 disadvantage. Salmon, Ho, and McFreddy do up. Here's Salmon. He's 0 for 2 today and still tense. Hogsman is still locked in. Curveball at the knees, grounded to short, diving his Holmes on the grass, fires to first. Just laid, infield single for Salmon, who beats it out. Thanks. They have been brutal indeed. Here's Ho, 1 for 3 with a single. Cutter high, misses, ball 1. Fastball inside, caught the zone this time, 1-1. Fastball middle of the plate, lined up the middle, that's another base hit. Salmon will draw the throw from Fuller. Retreats to second. Ho now 2 for 4, 2 on. None down for McFreddy, who's 1 for 3. He's singled. Flew out last time up. Heater is high, ball 1. Hogsman no longer locked in. High again, 2-0. Curveball outside, 3-0. Composed activates. God damn it, 3-1. Fastball up and in, line to short. Holmes dives and makes the catch. That's alright, that fits the bill. 1 down, that brings up Jennings, 0 for 3 and locked in. Best hitter on the team this season. He's also the captain. Strike up and away, 0-1. Heater low, 1-1. Curveball up and in. He's going to hit that deep to right. That should be deep enough to advance Salmon. He does. First and third now on the flyout. 2 down. Need a clutch hit from the rookie DH, Kenzie Rodriguez. 1 for 3 with a single. Singled her last time up. Can she do it again? Cutter down the middle. She's going to get under it to right center field. Fuller is there. We'll see if he makes the catch. He should, and he does. And once again, we squander another golden opportunity to score because that's just how bad our offense has been these last 4 games. Bottom 8, we're still down 1-0. Luster, Wilkinson, and Anubis do up. Here's Luster 0 for 3. Fastball down, low, ball 1. Curveball middle in is a strike, 1-1. Fastball up and away, outside, 2-1. Change at the knees, lined in the left center field. Holding in, slides, makes the catch. Nice job, Martin. 1 down. Here's Wilkinson, 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. He's also walked. This was fastball down and away. Grounded in the hole to second. Salmon there. Fires to first. 1 down. Or 2 down. Jesus. Here's Anubis, 2 for 4. Singled her last 2 times at the plate. Curveball up and away. Popped up behind the mound. Tucker is there. He's going to have a 1-2-3 inning if he makes the catch. And he does. Alright, well, we did our jobs to the 9th. We're still down 1-0. Burnett, Correa, and Polbean do up against Hogswind, who's going for the shutout. Here's Burnett, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Into a double play last time up as he takes a fastball low. Ball 1. Heater away. First strike. 1-1. Change it down the middle. Ripped foul by Burnett as he's just a bit early. 1-2. Game man active again. Chase the fastball high. Strike 3. First punch up for Hogswind today. 1 down. Here's Correa. 1 for 3 with a single. Reached bases last time up. Fastball up and away is fouled off. Out of play. 0-1. Heater up and in. Misses. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Grounded to short. Right at Holmes. Backhanding it. 2 down. And we are 1 out away from being shut out for back-to-back games. Here's Polbean. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Now they're bringing in Hugh Jacobs. I love you, Hugh, but I think he's their only option. Yeah, they're not bringing in Wimple. Wimple, interesting choice, did not go with the closer. He must be tired. Jacobs 1-0, 1.84 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP. 3 runs given up in 11 appearances, 14 2/3 innings pitched, 14 hits, 1 homer, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Batting average against .255. Not horrible. That's actually pretty decent. Interesting note for Hogsman, she's given up 10 runs this season. All of them have been unearned. She's given up all her runs on errors this year. And she didn't give up any runs to us today. Christ all-fucking-mighty. Fuck. Here's Polbean. It's 2 for 3, I think. 2 singles. Strike the letters on the heater. 0-1. Jacobs gets ahead. Slider at the knees. Grounded to short. This will end the game. The Moose are going to win 1-0 here in the first half of the doubleheader. You believe, I don't. Jesus. 10 hits for both clubs. What happened? They got a home run. We got shit. Everyone got a hit except Jennings and Straining, which is not surprising. For Straining, anyway. 2 hits for, let's see, Ho, Burnett, and Polbean. Not horrible days. The other side, hitless for the Moose, were Woody, Hankey, Fuller, and Luster. 3 hits for Red Ear, with the big bomb being the only run, his homer. Outside of that, nothing bad happened. Griffin, 5 2/3. 1 out short of a quality start. 7 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, 1 homer. He falls to 3-1. Tucker, 2 1/3 innings, 3 hits given up. Good pitching out of the pen from him. Hogswind, 8 2/3 innings, 10 hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. She was 1 out away from a complete game shutout. She improves to 1-2 on the year. That is true, thank you. And Jacobs, a third of an inning out of the pen, getting his first save of the year. Hogswind, the player of the game, I expect nothing less, followed by Red Ear with his homer and Griffin with his good pitching. Yay. Moose aren't even playing for anything this year. They're just playing to be spoilers. They're in last place. They're not going to make the playoffs. They already have a losing record. They're just doing this to fuck with us. But yeah, the games have gotten a lot competitive, so 85 seems to be the sweet spot for Ego. Yeah, that's basically been our last 3 games. We get a lot of hits, over 10 hits a game, and we just can't score. Like our last 4 games, if we go here real quick, we've only scored 4 runs, lost 7-4, 4-2, 5-0, 1-0. We just can't get anything this last half of the season here. Alright, well that's going to send us into the regular season finale. It's going to be Malaya Ellison on the hill. She took a line drive to the face her last start, so she's not even fully healed. And on the other side, it'll be long reliever Weston Young. 0-1, 5.27 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. And for Ellison, she's 1-1 with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.80 WHIP. So what's this do for standings? Well, we've already won the division, so we don't need to worry about that. But it's coming down to who's going to have best record. Blowfish have 3 games left to play, I think. 2 games? They have 3 games left, okay. They have 3 games left. All they need to do is win 2 at this point, and they'll take best record from us. Cool. Alright, well, let's look around the league here before we get into this. Tippy Davila is off the Grapplers, replaced by Anton Goodwood as they are out of the playoffs. Dash Correa gets plus 10 arm. Nice job. Tia Mayfair signed by the Wide Loads, replacing Libby Doe, because they're beefing up their bullpen. Bradley Bowler goes to the Moonstars, who will replace Barry Ozone. That is a beef-up role, even though the Moonstars aren't in playoff contention, I think. They might still be. Let's see. Burnett gets plus 6 fielding. He's maxed out in that category. Nice. Tucker loses 2 velocity. Well, that's not good, especially right before the playoffs. Moonstars also sign our former catcher, Alana Stiffbottom, replacing Billy Bronx. Alright, cool. Player developments. We going to get anything out of this? Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice one. Well, can't afford that before the end of the year. Damn it. That would have been nice. Well, we can get that one next game. It's a decent one for straining. Probably might get it. Dumb one, not getting that one. He doesn't need it. Not going to be able to afford it before the end of the year. Same with this one. Could get this one for Griffin next time. Or, not Griffin, Jesus, that's Salmon. Oh, shit. He doesn't need that, though. He's got good power and speed already. Alright, well, do I want to make any roster moves before the last game? I'm debating about bringing in Jock Sports for Reliable. I mean, Reliable's just not hitting this year. Let's just be frank. He's not doing anything. Last year's MVP is hitting under 250. He's got 1 homer. He's only driven in 5 runs, and he can't seem to get out of tense mojo. The only reason he's at neutral right now is because we had him on the bench for the last game. I forced him there. We could go ahead and get Jock here. Would that leave us enough for pitching? We have Jacoby Roth and Taylor McWales. We would have enough. Okay, we would have enough. That would be righty for righty. I think I might just be better off just waiting until the end of the year and then making our moves like right before playoffs. Let's just see if we can win this last game here against the Moose. Let's set the lineup and do it. Alright, so Ho's going to start at catcher. I mean, he had 2 hits, so I don't have problems with that. Burnett leads off at third. McFreddy will be at first. And then Jennings in center is locked in. Going to be in the cleanup slot. Reliable back in the lineup at shortstop. He'll bat 5th. Alright, hopefully he does something, otherwise I'm cutting his ass. Rodriguez in DHing. She'll bat 6th. Polbean in left. He'll bat 7th. Salmon at 2nd. And then Correa in right and batting 9th. Okay. Let's see what we can do here in the finale. Can we break our scoreless streak? We haven't scored in at least 18 innings, possibly more. I have to go back and look at that Herbisaur game to see how many innings it exactly has been since we haven't scored. But yeah, we've lost 4 games in a row. We were 10-1, and now we are 10-5, so let's see if we can win this last game. Alright, let's go. Burnett, Ho, and McFreddy up first against Young. Burnett leading off at third base, hitting .345 now. 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He had 2 hits in the first game. Weston Young, the long relievers on the hill. 0-1 with a 5.27 ERA. He's got a 1.24 whip. 9 runs given up, only 8 earned in 3 starts. He's thrown 13 2/3 innings, which is... what is that, like 4 1/3 innings, I think? Maybe 4... maybe less than that. 11 hits given up, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman. He has walked 6 and struck out 10. Batting average against .234. We're not ready. Here we go. Strike the knees on the heater. 0-1. Change up and away. Dribbler through the middle. Cut off by Holmes on the dive, but Burnett's going to beat that out with his speed. 1 down. Runner at first. Lead off the game, and that'll bring up Ho, catcher. Hitting .380 with a homer, 7 RBIs. He also had 2 hits in the first game. Also went 2 for 4. Fastball put in is high, ball 1. High, 2-0. Strike away on the heater, 2-1. Change it down, pulled foul, 2-2. K-Man activates here. Fastball in the dirt, chopped foul, still 2-2. Fastball down and in, line foul, out of play, still 2-2. Change up and in, rip foul again, still 2-2. Fastball up and in, Ho's got that in the gap to left center. That's going to get down for extra bases. Burnett on his horse, he's going to get to third, and he's going to round third and score on the double. We finally have our first run in 3 games, folks. It only took us at least about 20 innings. Freebooters lead 1-0. That'll bring up McFreddy, hitting .351, 3 homers, 9 RBIs, 1 hit in the first game for Harsh. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball outside, called a strike, 1-1. Fastball up, grounded up the first base line. Reddier fields it. He'll go to the bag himself. 1 down as Ho gets the third on the play. Next up is Jennings. The center fielder is locked in, hitting .492 with 3 homers and 12 RBIs. Curveball middle in, hit on the ground at the middle, diving is Wilkinson. It's off his glove. That's going to be an infield single for Jennings. It's 2-0 on the RBI for him. And look at that, we have a 2-0 lead. Next up is Reliable. Shortstop was on the bench last game, hitting .205, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Powers right-hander and low pitch active here. Young now tenses, that fastball's outside. Steeler active for Jennings at first. Fastball up and away is high, 2-0. Runner goes. Change up and away is a ball. Throw down is late. Stolen base for Jennings as he beats the throw from backup catcher Jason Briefs. Bernico, that is his 4th attempt to steal this year. He's now 3 for 4. 3-0 count coming to Reliable here. Fastball low, ball 4, and he works a walk. Next up, Rodriguez, DH hitting .351 with 2 RBIs on the year. Travis right-hander active. She had 2 hits in the first game as well. Change up low, ball 1. Fastball outside, 1-1. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Second, nothing doing. Jennings back. 1-1 the count. Fastball up and away, line to right field. That's base hit for Rodriguez. Jennings rounds third and draws the throw. It's a good one, so we will hold. Running bases are loaded. Brings up Holbein, the left fielder. He had 2 hits in the first game, hitting .326. 4 RBIs on the year. Rodriguez might have only had 1 hit now that I think about it. That fastball's high. Ball 1. Change up at the knees. Grounded up the middle, and that's a base hit for Polbein. He's going to get at least 1 in. Second runner coming around is going to try and score. Throw is in time to nail him. 2 down. Reliable just doesn't have the speed. Still RBI for Martin. It's 3-0. Here's Salmon. Fishman hitting .304. 3 homers, 8 RBIs. He had 1 hit in the first game. Fastball at the knees, skied into center field. This should end the inning. As center fielder Wheels is there for it. He'll make the catch. That does end the inning. Freebooters, they'll get 3 runs in the first inning on 5 hits, and they have their first lead in 3 games. There's Anubis. Woody and Reddy are due up first against Ellison. Leading off the inning is the left hitter Heaven Anubis, who's locked in, hitting .343. 2 hits, 2 homers, 6 RBIs in the year. She went 2 for 5 in the first game. Ellison on the year is 1-1. She has a .540 ERA and a .180 WHIP. 10 earned runs given up in 3 starts. 16 2/3 innings pitched. 27 hits surrendered. 2 homers, 3 walks, and 14 strikeouts. Batting average against is .375. Ellison took a line drive to the face her last start, so all of her numbers are inflated because of the injury. She's also not fully rested or fully healed here, so her ratings are a bit affected by that injury. Fastball away, grounded to third on the first pitch. Burnett makes the play on the backhand, 1 down. Next up is the third baseman Christopher Woody, hitting .276, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. Take a look at the Moose lineup after Woody. It is the first baseman Wixit Reddier, who had 3 hits in the first game. Then it is Nib Tailwind, who was off the first game. The DH will bat 4th. Nora Holmes again at shortstop is locked in, batting 5th. Windy Wheels in center field now, batting 6th, still tense. Wilkinson is still at second base. He moves up to the 7 slot. Luster still in the 8 hole in right field. He is still tense, and batting 9th, backup catcher Jason Briefs getting the start over Nate Henke. First pitch fastball down and away. Grounded at the middle hard. That's a base hit for Woody. He'll be on with the first hit today for the Moose. Runner on 1 down now. That brings up Reddier, the first baseman. He had 3 hits in the first game. He homered, which was the only run for either club. He also singled twice. On fire now, hitting .295 with 4 homers and 13 RBIs. First pitch changeup up. Well, he cracked that one. That was a hanger. That's gone. Into right field. That was a mistake. 5th of the year for Reddier, and that makes it a 3-2 game as the Moose are on the board. Next up, the DH, Nib Tailwind, hitting .128 with 7 RBIs on the year. Has his power versus right-hander trade active as Ellison's already tense. Pitch fastball away, outside, ball 1. Ball down and in. Dribbler to the mound. Ellison fields it cleanly. Fires the first, 2 down. That's going to bring up Holmes, the shortstop, hitting .297, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. First pitch to her is a changeup away, curveball away, skied into left field. Polby back a few steps. Calls for it, and he makes the catch. That ends the inning. Moose, though, are on the board thanks to the 2-run homer from none other than Wixer Reddier. Second homer in the doubleheader. It's a 1-run game to the second. Correa, Burnett, and Ho do up. Here's Dash Correa, the right fielder, rookie, batting 9th today, hitting .345 with 1 homer, 5 RBIs. He had 1 hit in the first game. Change up low, ball 1. Fastball low, dribbler to the mound. Young makes the play to first, 1 down. And Correa's tense. Next up is Burnett, 1 for 1 today with a single. Scored a run as well. Ball down, line to center field. Base hit for Burnett. He's now 2 for 2. Keeps his good hitting going. That's his 4th hit here in the doubleheader. Brings up Ho, 1 for 1 with an RBI double. His first time up. He's now locked in. Fastball away. Inside misses. Ball 1. Change it down and in. Grounded to short. 1 hop. Holmes to second 1. Wilkinson to first. That's a double play. And the inning is over. Bottom 2. It's still 3-2. Wheels, Wilkinson, and Lester do up. Here's the center fielder, Windy Wheels. He's 10, hitting .355. 2 homers, 4 RBIs. First pitch change up. Check swing strike. Going 1. Ellison back to neutral mojo. Fastball down and away is a strike. 0-2. Curveball down and in. Inside. 1-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Fastball up and in. Chased it high. Fouled back. 1-2. Change it down and away. Outside. 2-2. Slider down and in. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Fastball outside. Skyball to shallow left. Fly out. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Wilkinson, the second baseman, hitting .250. 2 RBIs on the year. First pitch curveball down and away. Check swing at the knees. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Inside. 1-1. Change it down and in. Dribbler in front of the mound. Ellison barehands it and fires to first. 2 down. Wilkinson now tense, and that'll bring up Luster, hitting .200 with 1 homer, 5 RBIs. He is also still tense. Slider up and away. Fouled off. 0-1. Fastball down and away. Swung through it as it bounces off Ho's glove as he failed to catch it. 0-2. Ball down and in. Inside. 1-2. Change up and in. Fouled back. 1-2. Still the count. Fastball up and away. Fouled off again. Still 1-2. Slider down and away. Called strike 3 at the knees. First punch up for Ellison as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Ellison here in the second. To the third, it's still 3-2 Freebooters. McFreddy, Jennings, and Reliable. Middle lineup due up. Here's McFreddy, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up as that fastball's inside. Ball 1. Iron inside. 2-0. Change of middle of the plate. Lined up the middle on the ground. That's a base hit. First hit today for Harsh. He is 1 for 2. Next up, Jennings, 1 for 1 today. RBI single his first time up. Fastball up and in is high from Young. Ball 1. He's still tense as well. Change up in the dirt. Chased early. 1-1. Fastball up and in. Lined in the center. Another base hit for Jennings. His second. He's 2 for 2. That's the 8th hit today for the Freebooters. They've also drawn a walk-off Young. Here's Reliable. Walked his first time up and then was thrown out trying to score at the plate. Curveball down and in, lined up the middle, and Wilkinson robbed him of a hit, and that's a double play. That's just been Reliable's luck this season, folks. Here's Rodriguez, 1 for 1 with a single. Fastball at the knees, guide into center field. This should be an easy catch for Wheels to end the inning, and it does. Well, another double play fucks us out of some runs. Bottom 3, Briefs, Anubis, and Woody do up. There's Briefs, the backup catcher, did not start in the first game. He's hitting .346 this year with 1 homer and 2 RBIs. First pitch to him's a fastball up and away, high, ball 1. Change up at the knees, check swing strike, 1-1. Slider up and in, swung through it, 1-2. Curveball down and in, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Ho picks it up and fires to first. 1 down, second punch out for Ellison. Next up is Anubis, 0 for 1. Fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Rip in there, turned on, ripped foul, 0-2. Slider down, check swing low, 1-2. Fastball up and in, called strike 3. Third straight punch up for Ellison here, 2 down. Woody 1 for 1 with a single. Curveball down and away. Grounded up the middle softly. Salmon backhands it, fires to first. In time, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 for Ellison. To the fourth, it's still 3-2. Pole being Salmon and Correa, bottom three in the lineup, due up. There's Martin, 1 for 1 today with an RBI single. Fastball up, hard hopper through the middle, and that's another base hit. Martin now 2 for 2. It's the 9th hit today for the move with Freebooters, as Young is tense once again.
The second baseman, number 57.
Brings up Salmon 0 for 1. Fastball down and in, chop foul, 0-1. Salmon flew out his first time up. Change up at the knees out in front of it, 0-2. Came in, activates for Young. Fastball middle of the plate, fouled off, still 0-2. Fastball up and away, line left center field, hit pretty hard. Going to die at the warning track though, his Wheels runs it down, 1 down. Next up, Correa 0 for 1 today. Currently tense. Popped out his first time up. Grounded out his first time up, as that strikes at the letters 0-1. Ball down, grounded up the middle. Diving's Wilkinson to cut it off. Fires to first, 2 down on the fielder's choice. Pole being in scoring position for Burnett, who's singled twice. Young is back to neutral mojo despite the second. Strike at the letters on the heater, 0-1. Curveball middle in, line down the right field line. Will that stay fair? Not quite. 0-2. Game in active now for Young. Change about in front of it, strike 3, and that's a punch out for Young as that ends the inning. Bottom 4, it's still 3-2. Reddier, Tailwind, and Holmes due up. Here's Reddier, 2-run homer, his first time up. Second homer of the episode for him. First slider down and in. Inside, ball 1. Fastball up and away, high, 2-0. Change up and away, outside, 3-0. Opposed activates for Ellison. Curveball's outside, ball 4. I'm not mad at that walk. Reddier is super dangerous. He'll be on to lead off the inning, and that'll bring up Tailwind 0 for 1. Fastball down and in is low, ball 1. Slider middle of the plate, grounded hard to short. Reliable backhands, flips the second 1. Salmon the first. Double play, and that erases the base runner. Ellison now locked in, his Tailwind is tense. That'll bring up Holmes 0 for 1. Curveball down, in the dirt, 1-0. Fastball down and in, grounded the second, right at Salmon. He'll make the play to first, and that ends the inning. 1 walk in the inning for Ellison, but she gets a double play ball to erase it to the 5th. It's still 3-2. Ho, McFreddy, and Jennings do up. Heart of the order for us. Here's Ho, 1 for 2. RBI doubles, first time up. Change up inside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball middle in, popped up, shallow center. Holmes makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, McFreddy, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball up and in is a strike, 0-1. High and away, 1-1. Fastball down and away, dribbler to second. Wilkinson to his left, cuts it off, 2 down. Now to bring up Jennings, 2 for 2, 2 singles and an RBI today. Fastball up and in, line to right center field. That's in the gap. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall, and that's going to be extra bases for the speedy Jennings. Wheels will get it in. Jennings thinking 3, comes around. Here's the throw from Wilkinson. It is late. It is a triple for Jennings. He's 3 for 3. 10th hit today for the Freebooters. That brings up Reliable. Lined out into a double play last time up. He's also walked. Young will stay on to try and get him out. Curveball in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball at the knees is a strike this time. 1-1. Fastball down and in, grounded hard to second, right at Wilkinson, though. That ends the inning. As again, we don't score. Bottom 5, Wheels, Wilkinson, and Luster do up. There's Wheels, he's over 1 today and still tense. Fastball middle in is a strike, 0-1. Curveball middle away, rip foul, out of play, 0-2. Slider up and in, inside, 1-2. Curveball up and in. Inside, 2-2. Fastball up and away. Swung through it, strike 3. 4th punch out today for Ellison. 1 down, and that'll bring up Wilkinson 0 for 1. Down and in. There's a strike. 0-1. Fastball down and away is low. 1-1. Ball down and away. Check swing. 1-2. Slider up and in. Foul back. Still 1-2. Fastball up and away. Chased to strike 3. Fifth punch up for Ellison. 2 down. Next up, Luster 0-1. Fastball down and in. Grounded line through the middle. That's a base hit. Good hit for Luster. He's 1-2. Keeps the inning alive here for the 9-hitter Briefs. 0-1. Change up middle in. Lined in the right. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits with 2 down. Have 2 on for the Moose as they look to tie it up again. Here's Anubis. 0-2. No longer locked in. Slider middle away. Line to left center field. Polbean in. Cuts it off. Runner coming around third. Here's the throw. Just late. RBI single for Anubis. We're tied at 3. 3 straight hits, and then it brings up Woody 1-for-2 with a single. Anubis, no longer Woody Ellison. That's the name. No longer locked in. First pitch fastball down and in. Check swing strike. 0-1. Slider middle away. Outside. 1-1. Curveball up and away. Foul back. 1-2. Change it down and away. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. 6 punch up for Ellison as she gets out of the jam. But she does give up the tying run on a single by Anubis with 3 straight 2-out Moose hits. Instead of 6, we're tied at 3. Rodriguez, Polbean, and Salmon do up. Rodriguez 1-for-2 with a single. Grounded out last time up. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Curveball up and away, high, 2-0. Fastball up and in, line to second, right at Wilkinson, 1 down. Next up, Polbean, 2-for-2, 2 singles and an RBI today. Change up and in, rip foul, 0-1. Fastball low, dribbler to first, backhanded by Reddier. He gets to the bag himself, 2 down. Next up, Salmon, 0-for-2 today with, 2 flyouts. Fastball middle in, line to dead center field, but guess what? It's right at wheels. 1-2-3 inning for Young as he gets through the 6th with a quality start. Bottom 6, Reddier, tailwind, and Holmes do up. Reddier walked his last time up. He's also hit a 2-run homer. He was erased on a double play ball. First pitch curveball inside, misses. Ball 1 as it backs him off the plate. Fastball down low, 2-0. Slider down the way, grounded hard at the middle, and that's a base hit. Reddier now 2-for-2 today. Leadoff man on, and that'll bring up tailwind 0-for-2. Hit the double play last time up. First pitch change it down and in the dirt, 1-0. Fastball middle away, line to right center field. That'll hang up for Jennings. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Holmes, 0-for-2 today. First pitch to is a curveball down and away. Fouled off. She's late on it, 0-1. Fastball but in. Runner goes. Throw down from Ho. Just late. Stolen base for Reddier. Alrighty, we're back. One with the count to Holmes. Change it down. Foul back. 1-2 the count. Let's go down the way. Foul off. Still 1-2. Go down the way. Check swing low. 2-2. Slider up and in. Foul back. Still 2-2. Down in it, foul back again, still 2-2. Up and away, Fools are strike 3 way out in front of it. 7th punch up for Ellison. 2 down, and that brings up Wheels 0-2. First pitch fastball down and away. Call a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in. Popped up, shallow right field, foul territory. McFreddy out. Makes the catch, and Ellison strands the tying run at second. She has a quality start through the 7th. Into the 7th we go. Correa, Burnett, and Ho do up. There's Correa, 0-2 today. Still tense currently. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. Fastball up and away, skyball to right center field. That's going to be an easy run down in the gap for Luster. 1 down. Next up is Burnett, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Struck out swinging last time up. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Fastball away, 1-1. Fastball up and in, line through the middle, but Young reaches out to make the catch. 2 down, he's locked in. Now bring up Ho. 3 with an RBI double today. Fastball up, line blooper to right field, hangs up for Luster, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Young. Bottom 7, it's Wilkinson, Luster, and Brief still. There's Wilkinson 0 for 2 today. Fastball down in the way, fouled off, 0-1. Ball in the dirt, misses, 1-1. Slider down in the way, grounded up the middle. Shannon dodges and cuts it off. I'll fire to first. In time, 1 down, nice play. Next up is Luster, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball up and in is a strike, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, check swing outside, 1-1. Also tap it low, I think. Slider chased it outside, 1-2. Fastball down and in, swung through it, strike 3. 8th punch out for Ellison, 2 down in the inning. Now to bring up Briefs, 1 for 2 with a single. Ellison locked in again. Change up in the middle of the plate, sky to dead center. Jennings back a few steps, calling for it to his right and left center. Makes the catch, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Ellison as she gets through the 7th. To the 8th, we're still tied at 3. McFreddy, Jennings, and Reliable. Heart of the order, due up. Here's McFreddy, 1 for 3 with a single. Weston Young done here after 7 innings, giving up only 3 runs on 10 hits and a walk. Coming out of the bullpen is their closer, Lawrence Wimple, who did not pitch last game. Wimple's currently locked in. He has an 0-2 record with a 3.38 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP. 4 runs given up in 9 appearances. He's recorded 4 saves, 10 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 1 wild pitch thrown, 8 walks, 4 strikeouts, and a batting average against 179, best out of the bullpen. He will be the pitcher of record here as he enters in a tie game. Slider down, ball 1. Fastball strike away, 1-1. Chased it up and in, heater 1-2. Slider down and in, line softly to short, past the diving Holmes in the left field, base hit for McFreddy. His 2nd hit today. Bring up Jennings, 3 for 3, tripled and 2 singles today. He's driven in a run. Slider up and away is outside, 1-0. Fastball up, swung late, 1-1. Fastball up and in, swung late again, 1-2. Fastball down the middle, lined up the middle, diving is Wilkinson off his glove. It's going to be an infield single as everybody's safe. Wimple no longer locked in, 2 on for Reliable, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Last time he was in this situation, Reliable lined out into a double play on a nice diving stop by Wilkinson, the 2nd baseman. Reliable's also grounded out today and walked. Fastball high, ball 1. Slider down and in, lined in the hole to first. Diving's ready here. He'll make the stop. He has to go to first with it, and that's 1 out on the fielder's choice. Reliable 0 for 3. 2nd and 3rd, 1 down for Rodriguez, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Infield in, looking to force the rookie out. Here we go. Fastball at the knees. Rodriguez got it. Deep center field. That's deep enough to advance both runners as they both tag, and both will advance. Sac fly for Rodriguez. It's 4-3 as she breaks the tie. Brings up Polbean, who's 2 for 3. He's singled twice and driven in a run. Fastball at the knees, line to first, right at Reddier. That ends the inning, though. Still 1 run on the sac fly by Rodriguez. Gives the Freebooters a 4-3 lead. Bottom 8. Anubis, Woody, and Reddier due up. Ellison done after 7 innings. He's up 6 hits, 1 walk, 3 runs, 1 homer. 8 strikeouts recorded. Good pitching outing from her. She's in line for the win. Quality start for her as Anubis leads off the inning, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Coming out of the bullpen will be right-hander Elliot Rums. Rums is 1-1 on the year. He has an 0.84 ERA and a 0.66 WHIP. 1 run given up in 6 appearances, 4 saves recorded. 10 2/3 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts recorded, 7 hits given up. Batting average against 189, best out of the entire team, really. Looking to go for the 2-inning save. First pitch to Anubis is a fastball down and away, called a strike, 0-1. Change up down and in, low, 1-1, good eye. Cutter up and in, swung through it late, 1-2. Ball down and away, dribbler up the middle, shortstop reliable there, backhands and fires, well, fields and fires, 1 down. Next up Woody, 1 for 3 with a single. Cutter up and away, swung under it, 0-1. Fastball down and away, dribbler up the first base line, just foul, 0-2. Dribble down and in, fouled off, still 0-2. Change up and in, almost hits Woody's, he backs away, 1-2. Fastball up and in, fouled back, 1-2. Change it down and away, dribbler to first, up the line, McFreddy there, flips to Rums in time, 2 down. Next up is Reddier, 2 for 2, homer, single, walk, and 2 RBIs today. Singled last time up. Curveball down and away, fouled off, 0-1. Cutter down and in, backs him off the plate as that was inside, 1-1. Fastball down and away, chased it away, 1-2. Change it down and in, grounded to short, right over Libo, charges, fires the first. 1-2-3 inning for Rums. To the 9th, we're up 4-3, looking for some more insurance. Salmon, Correa, and Burnett do up. Fishman Cole Salmon 0 for 3 today is 10s. We're going to pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench will be second baseman Elliott Straining, went 0 for 3 in the first game. Fastball away, ball 1. Slider up and away, fouled off. That's going to get out of play. Yes. Nope. Reddier makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Correa 0 for 3 and 10s. We're going to pinch it for him as well. Coming off the bench, left fielder Nettle Fiducci. She will take over duty in left as Polbeam will slide to right. Fiducci takes fastball high, ball 1, hitting 500 on the year, 1 RBI. She did not play in the first game. Slider middle in, grounded to second. Easy play for Wilkinson, 2 down. Brings up Burnett, 2 for 4, single twice today. Fastball up and in is skied to right center. Wheels in, makes the catch. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Wemple. Bottom 9. Tailwind, Holmes and Wheels do up. Here's Tailwind 0 for 3 and 10s. Straining stays in at second. Fiducci in left. Polbean slides to right. First pitch, curveball down in the way. Fouled off. 0-1. Cutter down and in. Turn on and rip foul. 0-2. Fastball up and away. Fouled off. Still 0-2. Cutter up and in. Fouled off. Still 0-2. Ball down and away. Swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Rums, 1 down. Next up, Holmes, 0 for 3. Cutter in there, first strike, 0-1. Change it down, chased it in the dirt, 0-2. Fastball up and in, high, 1-2. Cutter up and away, chased it outside, strike 3. Back-to-back punch out for Rums, 2 down. Brings up Wheels, he's 0 for 3. Well down and away is a strike, 0-1. Cutter down, low, 1-1. Fastball up and away, swung through it, 1-2. Change it down and away, dribbler to short. Bible charges, bare hands, fires to first. In time, that ends the inning, 1-2-3. Rums gets the save, 6-out save as we win 4-3 to end our losing streak at 4 games and finish off the season at 11-5. Not bad. Good win, guys. Solid pitching all around. 4 hits today for Jennings. Nice outing for him. RBIs today for Jennings on a single. Ho on a double. Rodriguez on a sac fly. And Polbean on a single. On the other side for the Moose, everybody got hits except Tailwind, Holmes, Wheels, and Wilkinson. 2 RBI homer for Reddier and an RBI single from Anubis. What else for us? Hitless were reliable. Salmon, Straining, Correa, and Fiducci. Pitching lines, Ellison, 7 innings, quality starts, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 1 homer. She improves to 2-1 to end the year, gets her ERA under 5, gets the win. Rums, 2 innings save, no hits given up, 2 strikeouts recorded, 5th save of the year for him. ERA will stay under 1. On the other side, Young's quality starts, 7 innings, 10 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And Wimple, 2 innings out of the pen, 2 hits, 1 earned run given up. He takes the loss, he falls to 0-3. Player of the game is Wixit Readier with his home run, followed by Jennings with his 4-hit day, and then Ellison with her great quality start pitching performance, getting the win. Alright, nice. Not a bad way to end the year. Split the doubleheader. We actually split all 3 of our doubleheaders this season. Except it was win-loss, win-loss, and then this one was loss-win. Still, ended the losing streak at the end of the year. That's good. Let us take a look around the league, see what roster moves were made. Poke Foster signed to the Grapplers, replacing our former captain Stump Hits is jobless. Sorry, Stump. Dano Yoshida is off the Herbivores, replaced by Eduardo Slubby. That's alright. Liner loses a contact. That's okay. He's a free agent. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so let's sim up and see what happens here. Alright, so we are at 11-5. Blowfish need to win 2 or 3 of their games. 2 or all 3 of their games to take #1 seed from us. Platypi stay alive as they beat the first place Buzzards. Overdogs stay alive as they shut out the Nemesis, knocking them officially out of playoff contention. Crocodiles then upset the Overdogs, knocking them out as well. Overdogs bounce back to win, finish at 8-8. Okay. Wild Pigs win over the Hot Corners 4-2. So the Hot Corners are out of playoff contention, it looks like. Possibly. Heaters win again. Wild Loads need to win to stay alive. They do. 3-1. Bee-Wolves versus Grapplers. Grapplers are playing spoilers. Grapplers win. Bee-Wolves finish at 9-7. So if Platypi win, they're in. Buzzards win 10-3, locking up the division there. Blowfish win 11-0 in their first game. They then lose to the Moonstars in last place, 8-2. They need to win this game, and they lose to the Herbivores 5-1, so we will be the #1 seed again. Nice. Herbivores then beat the Wild Pigs 8-6, I think. So they take over second place. Okay, I'm liking it. Let's see here. Platypi need this win, and they get it. They take over second place in their division as well. Hot Corners need this win, and they blow it to the Herbivores 8-7. Wow. Okay, so here's who's in and who is out. For us, we are #1 seed, 11-5. Blowfish 10-6 will be the 2. Herbivores will be the 3 seed, thanks to run differential. And then the Sirloins will be the 4 seed at 9-7. Sawteeth and Wild Pigs just missed the playoffs, so they're both out. On the other side, Hot Corner Heaters win. They win their division 12-4. They'll be the 1. Buzzards win their division. They'll be 10-6. They're #2. #3 is going to go to the Jacks with run differential +15. And then it's the Platypi at 9-7 +13 over the Bee-Wolves at 0. So they are out. Had the Bee-Wolves won that last game, they'd be in, no questions asked, but they choked it away. Lost to the last place Grapplers, can't do that. Alright, so let us make some roster moves here. First of all, let's see who is going to be MVP of the year. Let's do that real quick. League leaders, here we go. So we'll look at league leaders, do the roster moves, and then we will take a peek at the playoff bracket next time. And the next episode will be the first round of the playoffs. MVP of the league is Lad Bradwick, the starter for the Blowfish. 124 ERA, 0.59 whip. Not bad, that's impressive. I don't know what his record is, but he earned it. Lafayette finishes 10th, and Jennings finishes 4th in the voting. Best batting average goes to Nico Jennings. Ho finishes 8th. No leaders for us in home runs or runs batted in. On-base percentage, slugging, and on-base and slugging combined is all Nico Jennings. He's the only player at #1 in all 3 categories. He's also our only player in all 3 of those categories. Jennings lead the league in hits, and he was tied for 6th in extra base hits. Caught stealing, Salmon was up there. Pat Griffin finishes tied for 2nd with 3 wins on the year. Lad Bradwick did not even have 3 wins, or might have. Earned run average, Hannah Hawk's been at a perfect ERA for the year. We contributed to that, and Elliot Rums finishes tied for second in saves with 5. Nobody in the whip department, no opponent's batting average. Robert Muddywater was tied for third in strikeouts for the league leaders. Walks per 9 inning, Muddywater was first, followed by Lafayette at second. They were also number 1 and 2 in strikeout to walk ratio. Not bad. Not a bad year. Alright. Okay, so let's take a look. What moves do we want to make? Well, for starters, who needs to go? Jennings did well this year. Not going to get rid of him. Captain played well. Effort Ho came on well at the end of the year, so he's good. Burnett hit it well as well all season for the most part. Reliable, not so much. He batted under 200, so he's going to have to go. Last year's MVP is going to get released. Harsh McFreddy hit well. He hit over 390, I believe. Rodriguez did well for her rookie campaign. Salmon was hit and miss from time to time, mostly miss at the end of the year, but he did well enough to stay on the team, I think. Polbean had a solid year in left field once again. Correa did alright for his rookie campaign. Straining, a lot of bad luck off the bench, but he is a bench player. He's not meant to play every game, so that's alright. Fiducci, solid off the bench. Parker Freeman, not as good as he's been in past seasons, but he did alright off the bench. We'll see if there's a catcher available. Bad Hot Brown, the OG, he did his job off the bench. Played a solid DH all year. Can't complain. Let's see, pitching. Lafayette, Ellison, Griffin, and Muddywater all did well this year, minus Ellison's injury. Combs pitched really well. Rums pitched really well. Tucker, he regressed. He didn't pitch horribly, mind you, but I need solid relievers. And Bale Bozzer, well, it's Bale Bozzer. He's a C-. He probably shouldn't be on the roster going into the playoffs, let's be honest. So we have 3, possibly 4 roster moves we want to move. I know we want Jock Sports right off the rip here to get rid of Reliable. He's the best shortstop available. 5.1, that will leave us with $3.9 million, I believe. Yes, okay. So let's do math and see if we can make those moves work. There's no other good shortstop, so Jock Sports is the one we're going to do. So we're not going to have enough for Hack. I'm looking at catchers. We have Billy Bronx. Way too expensive. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford that. Okay, so Freeman will stay on the roster as the backup catcher. So then we go to relievers. That's really the only other move I want to look at here. So Jock is going to be a yes. Let's look at the relievers. So Jacoby Roth is at 5'7", McWales is at 4'3", and Behring is at 2'3". Okay, so what's the play here? Well, Rod Behring could come back for Bale Bozzer. That's okay. That's not horrible. He's technically a better player now, and we would want him anyway for his youth. So I would be alright with keeping Behring. He would just be a mop-up man. Like, if we're getting blown out one of the games in the playoffs, just throw him out there for a couple innings and see what happens. The real question is, can we replace anybody for Christian Tucker? Now, Jacoby Roth, compared to Tucker, he's better in velocity and junk, not so much in accuracy. And he's on 1.7 more. We would have enough for him. Taylor McWales, compared to Christian Tucker, he's better in velocity and junk, weaker in accuracy, and he's only a little bit more expensive than Tucker. So really, we can make both moves. Who's a better player between McWales and Roth? That's the question. So McWales has great heat. He's a 3-pitch pitcher, fastball, curve. He has better accuracy than Roth. He has better velocity than Roth. Roth is solid across the board. McWales is the veteran. That's a good question. Who do we want more? 27 or 37? I think we go with McWales. We go with the established name. He's the better pitcher technically. Well, actually, let's take a look. Who had the better regular season between the two of them? Alright, it's Jacoby Roth, second year, 0-1, 6'6". Well, holy fuck. Well, he was on the last place Crocodile, so I gotta factor that in, but holy Jesus, his first year was a 10.57. Okay, so horrible numbers, horrible numbers. Got a lot more work in his second year than he did his first year. Not that really, oh my god. Okay. Alright, McWales, how did he do this year? Let's see. 9th season for McWales, no record. 2.89 ERA and an 0.96 whip. Not horrible. He actually pitched really well. Okay, that makes it easy. We take McWales. So McWales for Tucker. That'd be that move. Hold on a minute. let me do some math. Let's do the big move first. Let's get rid of Reliable. We bring in Jock Sports, the established MVP caliber player from the Nemesis originally. I believe he was on the Crocodons this year, wasn't he? Or was he on the Nemesis? He was on the Crocs, so he was on the last place Crocs. He didn't. That whole team didn't do well, so I can't hold that against him. Let's bring him out here. 5-1, universally better across the board. The only thing Reliable hasn't beaten is the throwing arm. But Sports can play both shortstop and second, so that's nice. Alright, so he's in. Upgrade there. And we do, let's see, we do Tucker for McWales. So we bring McWales in. Okay, so now, what do we do with Bozzer? We don't have enough to bring Roth in, although he would be the better player. We do have enough to bring Bearing in, though. If we had done Roth for... If we had done Roth for him, we might have had enough, I think. But I don't think so. I think we're going to make the right move here. We're going to bring in Bearing, who's a better player than Bozzer now, and we just go with it and hope for the best. We'll have no lefties out of the bullpen. That's okay. I'm alright with that. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Could pump in. Nah, we don't need another starter. Yeah, let's just go with, let's get Bearing. Bearing for Bozzer. There we go. He's back. Okay. So we got youth. Alright, so Bearing is strictly mop-up man for the playoffs if anything bad happens. McWales is a solid option out of the pen to complement Combs and Rums, who are going to be the primary two arms we use. Mainly Rums. Starting rotation is solid. We bring in Jock Sports to shore up shortstop, hopefully. Universally a better hitter, better runner, better fielder than Reliable. Arm, a little bit weaker, but that's alright. 75 is still pretty solid. Alright, I think we're done making moves, because I don't think we have any money to bring any other solid players in. I mean, we could bring in Hack Liner for somebody, maybe. Bring him on, that would probably be for Brown. We don't have enough money. Straining, we have enough money. Okay. Ronimus Jackson is another outfielder for Fiducci. That we have enough for that as well. Okay. Could do that, but I do like the guys we have, so not inclined to make any roster moves of that caliber at this time. Especially since I don't want to have to go through the trouble of having to re-sign Fiducci and Straining next year when I've already got them at pretty cheap contracts for their respective positions. So I'm okay with this. Yep, alright, I think I'm solid with it. Let's jump forward to the playoff picture and give you a sneak peek. Yep, we're done. We're done signing players. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't do player development, did I? Whoops. Oh well, too late now. Alrighty, so here's the playoff picture for next episode. We will be taking on the 4th place Sirloins in the first round. That's right, we'll take on the Sirloins. Blowfish will take on the Herbivores. Buzzards have the Jacks, and the Heaters have the Platypi. Alrighty guys, thank you for tuning in to this episode. If you made it this deep, thank you. Hopefully I made it a little bit entertaining. We lost the first game, won the second game, finished the season at 11-5, and we ended up being the 1 seed thanks to that last win. We made some roster moves. We bring in Jock Sports to replace Hester Reliable at shortstop. Bring on 2 relievers to beef up the bullpen and McWales and Bearing. And hopefully we can actually turn this playoff run into another championship. Tune in next time to find out if we can get it off on the right foot. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off.